How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Um, I'm pretty sure the mic is working. I don't really want to check it. Oh, actually, fucking, I'll check it. Okay, hold on, let me check the mic and then we're gonna hop into it. Okay, got it. Mic is good. What's going on, ladies and gents? So I made it. I I had a bunch of different franchises this year. Oops, and they bored me because it was like I don't care. I mean, I care about like the Mets and such. They're my favorite team, but I don't know. I made too many trades in one franchise, and I didn't make enough trades in another, and it just like it didn't feel like my team. You know what I'm saying? So I made a team that was my team, a whole new team with 26 new players into the MLB. The minor league system, I have to edit a little more when I have time later. I was editing it a little before, and then I got bored, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just play some MLB games and see how we do. But I'm gonna show you the roster. We have our star shortstop, Miguel Castillo, from the Dominican Republic. He's a switch hitter, 6 foot 200 pounds, 27 years old. Then we have our ace pitcher, Joseph Harding. He is a 88. Oh, shit, he accidentally has service time. I didn't peep that. Does it give them also? Oh, it gives them service time just for being there for the starting roster. Okay. Oh, God. But he's a righty pitcher, 31 years old, 5'11", 185 from Massachusetts. Then we have our third baseman, Dave Stevenson. He's a righty. He's from New Jersey, 5'11", 195, 29 years old. Our closing pitcher, Jose Encarnacion, 30 years old, 6'1", 170 from Mexico. Jeremy Brown, or it's pronounced Jeremy in the game, but I'm calling him Jeremy Brown. From California, 6 foot 210, 25 years old. Emiliano Garcia, 30, 5'9", 175 from Puerto Rico. These are some old motherfuckers. Then we got Taylor St. John, 6'6", 245, 24 years old from Colorado. Desmond Ball, 25, 6'2", 184 from Nevada. Howard Cartwright, 5'9", 180, 34 years old from Michigan. Colin Cozart, RDH, is 6'3", 201, 33 years old from Texas. Tyrone Morgan, 6'1", 205, 23-year-old center fielder from New York. Dylan Jones, our a potential 75 overall switch hitting catcher. And he's 19, 6'3", 225 from Texas. We have Chase Vargas. He is one of a pair of brothers on the team from New Mexico. He's 32, 5'10", 201. Chase Vargas, and he has a brother, wrong guy, Chet Vargas, who is the same measurements, 5'10", 201, New Mexico. He's just 35 years old and a lefty. Chase is a submariner who's a righty. Then we got Lou Duffy, our first baseman. He's 6'4", 245 from Florida. He's 20 years old. We have Warren Kennedy, our bullpen long relief pitcher, who's 5'11", 173 from Canada, 28 years old. Carlos Reyes is 32, 5'7", 165 from Cuba. He's our second baseman. Then we got Booker Diggs, our play everywhere, bench bat, shortstoppy thingy. Graham Rock, who's our young, hopefully potential future ace pitcher. He's a lefty, 6'5", 195 from Hawaii, so he's a big boy. We have Monty Baxter, our starting left fielder. He's 29, 5'10", 183 from Alabama. We got Flash Richmond, our bench bat. That's all he is. He's just the lefty bench bat. Flash Richmond, yep, that's... I want to give him braids. We'll see how he looks on the field, because he looks unreal here. Then we got Shinji Yamada, Japanese, 5'9", 164, 29 years old, coming out the bullpen. Then we got Zach Irving, 31 years old, 6 foot 177 from Pennsylvania. Then we have Sawyer Landry, our knuckleballer from Georgia. He's 6 foot 175, 33 years old. Then we got DeAndre Love, our speed off the bench. He is 5'10", 160 from California. He's 26. And then our last but not least, our bench catcher, just to fill the void of that spot, is Jordy Prado. He is 6'2", 215 from New York, 31 years old. And the minor leagues, don't worry about all of them yet. I haven't edited most of them or much of them. As you can see, they're all like randoms I signed from free agency just to fill out the roster. They will be edited a little more in the future. Just right now, bear with me. I haven't touched much of them. But let's go. I want to see if I can somehow show the stadium I'm going to be playing on. I think I can. I can. This I found online. I stole from somebody. I'm very sorry, but I just looked for stadiums in Orlando. Okay, I got it. Okay, but this is what our field's gonna look like. It's huge and impressive. But yeah, it's just this. It's a stadium. It looks all right. I just needed something, you know. The fuck we got going on out here? Ooh, pretty. Wait, oh look at it. It's like its own little parky thingy over here. So you know, it's cool looking. We needed a stadium. That's the stadium. We're about to play. I think our first 7 games are at home. I think I'm gonna play 1 or 2 games now, and then we'll see from there. R.I.P. Dave Parker. Let me play with the settings. What difficulty am I set at? Legend I was playing on? Dude, if I hopped in on Legend, I'd get smoked. Well, I'm trying to think. Do I play on All-Star or Hall of Fame? I haven't actually played the show in God knows how long. The only times I get on this game are just to fucking edit this franchise or something. So, the last time I played the show was probably my road to the show that I probably put on live stream, which is 3 months ago. So, do I do All-Star just for the team's debut game? I'll do Hall of Fame. I'm versing Paul Skeens. So that I'd like to say, even on All-Star, I'm probably not gonna hit a. Don't be a baby. I'll do Hall of Fame. Got to keep it realistic, right? Because on All-Star, I know damn well I'm putting up like a 10 spot on him. On Hall of Fame, I'm either getting no hit or I'm putting up a 10 spot. So here you see we're ranked 9th out of all the MLB teams, 8th in pitching, 28th in contact, 23rd in defense, 11th in speed, 9th in power. And we have a bunch of top prospects. Dylan Jones, our catcher, is the MLB's number 3. Lou Duffy is the 7th. Graham Rock is the 9th. Taylor St. John is the 13th. One of our minor leaguers is actually the 20th, believe it or not. Jeremiah Brown is the 30th. Tyrone Morgan is the 47th, and I think that should be it. But you see all of our guys. Oh, Caleb Kingman, our minor league closing pitcher, is the 76th. But, you know, a lot of our guys are in the top 50 besides one, so you know what, I'll take it. Again, I haven't done a lot of editing. For a new team, I should have a lot better prospects, so obviously I'm going to work out the kinks. I just haven't bothered to do that yet, as we are just playing our first game right now. The fuck? Oh. Joseph Harding. We got Tyrone, Castillo, Stevenson, Cozart, St. John, Duffy, Jones, Baxter, Reyes is our lineup. Let's let it rip, I guess. I don't know. They have O'Neal, Cruz in center, IKF, Brian Reynolds. What the fuck team is that?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Sharks. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. It was a very eventful offseason for this franchise, Singy. The relocation and everything that goes along with it. It took a lot of effort and energy to pull it off.
Yeah, and
I need to bring in a
new
manager.
And not just
Remind
the
me to
ownership.
bring in a
I
new
think
manager
everyone
after
in
the
the
game.
organization really had to pick up and start over in a new city, which, you know, that can be a big task when you've gotten comfortable to the place you've been for so many years. But I'll tell you, the excitement in this town is off the charts, and you can already tell that they've got a very passionate fan base.
No question. This city has embraced this team wholeheartedly. There's a lot of baseball buzz in this town right now. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. O'Neal Cruz,
the lighting
the
is
leadoff batter,
gross.
as he looks at ball one.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark
The
on
first
Major League
strike in
Baseball in his
team
debut.
history.
3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Alright, is this controller broken? You see how like wiggly my left stick is? I don't really love that. Alright, bro.
Righty delivers. Cuts on it and misses. That's
Hey.
a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of
Good
many.
job,
If
Joey.
he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him, he doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
How the fuck did he hit that?
1 out, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, you know, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate.
And here's the opening day lineup for the Pirates. Chris, they went 76 and 86 for the second straight year in 2024. So what can we expect this year?
Well, I'd say there's reason to believe that they're moving in the right direction, Boog. It's been tough sledding for Pittsburgh fans for a while. They haven't had a World Series appearance since they won it all in 1979. Maybe 2025 is the year they change that.
Are you fucking... Sorry, I'm bugging.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Mr. Harding.
Nothing doing here
Way
for
to go,
Pittsburgh.
kid.
Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back.
And now
And towing the
all these
slab
guys
here,
first
Paul
pro at
Skeens.
bats are against Paul Skeens,
Well, I'm interested
which
to
is
see how he
awesome.
utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tyrone.
Well, I need to switch controllers, bro. I don't know if I'm like nervous and my hand is wiggling or this controller is broke. There I say.
Leading things off, it takes a strike.
But yeah, I think that controller may have been broken. I have to switch.
Swing and a miss.
Oh my
God!
God!
Throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone.
He's throwing 102, dude.
Really
how am I gonna hit this
especially
fucker?
With 2 strikes.
All right,
fights that one away. Still
Make him
1-2.
throw me an off speed. Damn, bro, he's chucking shit. Oh my God, throw off speed. What are you doing, dude? He threw me a sweeper and 4 fastballs. That's insane.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it.
Ah, you cranked it too.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup.
Let's see
And
who
it's clear
they
the
think
most
Lou
important
Duffy
job
isn't
they
gonna
have
hit a
today is
baseball.
getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that.
The rest of them, they think they're all gonna hit relatively the same. They
But
just think
can they
Jones
do
and
it?
Duffy are gonna
Certainly
suck
something for us
ass.
to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Miguel Castillo digs in now, looking for his first big league hit right here.
All right, kid. Well, man.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That was absolute gas.
I think there's
Triple
only 2
digits on the
players
gun. It's
on this
just a
team that are
different
younger than
experience
I
as a
am.
hitter watching that
on
go
my
by.
major league team.
Right side, hard hit.
Damn.
Steps on first for
He
the
threw me
out.
one right down the fucking middle and I grounded out.
2 down, bases empty. Dave Stevenson will hit next, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Are you kidding me?
Swing and a miss.
Oh boy, that
And
swing
it's
is ugly
0-2.
as shit.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That one missed. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there.
Okay.
New inning
so,
getting started. This
no
is Joey
hits yet.
Bart. Harding back to work. Just missed.
I need to turn the lights on in my room. This is like hurting my eyeballs with the lights dim. Fuck.
And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
Damn. They think we're gonna finish 7 games back.
And that's downstairs and outside.
5 back of the Mets and 6 of the Braves. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh boy, first hit given up.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't
I realize
have
I
tied it
low-key
up any
edited
better
them
than
all to
that.
look
Got
fairly
fastball,
similar.
middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center.
Tyrone!
Just
Oh! Oh shit, kid. He covered some fucking ground right there.
Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. This one in the dirt.
That's on me. I'm having trouble pitching here, which isn't good.
That one catches the corner
This
for a
is my
strike.
best pitcher.
A plate umpire,
if I'm having
Freddie
trouble
Ferguson.
pitching, I might be cooked here.
And a foul ball.
I wonder how many innings I
load
can
a little
actually
bit
go with
sooner
Harding.
because of the good velo.
On the inside
Damn
corner
right.
for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him
Yes,
up.
3 Ks through 6 batters.
It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
On to first, and that is that. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Cozart, St. John, and Duffy.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the DH, Colin Cozart. The bit behind.
All right, I'm not hitting
swing.
anything.
It's
dude.
strike 1.
I don't know what's wrong with me here, but I'm not gonna hit a ball.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Where hit our first base runner ever?
Taylor
Colin
St.
Cozart.
John
Now St.
getting
John.
ready to hit.
Let's go, kid. I know you've got to be able to rake, right?
First pitch, not close. No score here in the 2nd.
Oof.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hayes. And it's caught for the out. And here's the first baseman, Lou Duffy.
Lou. Sweet Lou. Oh boy, the PCI is small indeed.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't
What the fuck?
Swing and a miss. That one at
He's just gassing me up. I can't hit Paul Skeens, bro. That's too fast.
Inside.
Can we wear those? Let's lean into that shit if I'm not going to be able to make contact, you know?
Swing and a high fly.
Oh. Sweet Lou! Oh, our first hit. Sweet Lou with a home run.
Kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. And now Dylan Jones. Fastball for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And in one out,
hell yeah.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Dylan Jones with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does,
like the uniforms I did them?
Dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Monty Baxter in the box now.
Go
no
Monty.
Balls and a strike.
And a lot of these players are like made
that's
based off of
downstairs.
certain players
Not
that
even
either
1-1.
did play or do play. Like Dylan Jones is based off of the Orioles catcher Rutschman.
Man at
Who's the
second.
first baseman?
And there's a foul ball.
Who's the fucking first baseman here? Duffy is made after Lucas Duda. Cozart is made after J.D. Martinez. St. John's made after Judge. Stevenson's made after Austin Riley. Castillo is made after Lindor. Morgan's made after, I don't even know. He's just his own specimen. Baxter's made off of Mike Baxter. And Reyes is made off of Luis Castillo, the Mets' old second baseman. And then the pitchers, Harding's supposed to be like Matt Harvey.
Caught him looking for
Wow,
the
that's
K.
crazy to call that a
No, you
strike.
got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Damn, stop, fastball man. I'll pay you money to stop doing this to me.
And now 1-2. And that one upstairs.
Alrighty. I'm sorry, I had to take my mic off my head. It's giving me like
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Headed down the line.
Oi! Coño.
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I wish I knew how far
Jones
the fence is.
on at second with 2 down.
I don't know. Oh shit! I should have like added that.
And look out! That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
I don't
Back
know
to
how
the
far
top of the
fences
lineup,
are.
and
So I
now
don't know if I have,
Tyrone
like, a short
Morgan.
porch or not.
And there's
I
one
guess
thing
I'm
on
gonna
his
find
mind
out
this at bat,
playing.
getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that one handled. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
That's
Well,
weird. I
after
gave
putting
him a
up a
circle
nice
change
inning
and
on
a forked
offense,
ball
got
and a
some
circle
runs
change and
across. This
forked
is
ball
where you
and
look for the
exactly
starter to
the
go
same.
out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this
think a
inning, get the
circle
bats
change
back
just
up
has
there
more
while they're
weight.
hot.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now batting key Brian Hayes. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Hayes, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first.
You see,
And
no
a couple
one's
quick
stats
outs.
are too high in any specific area. I figured
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
I'd like develop it over time, even like the old dudes and stuff. But I don't know.
In
I
for
guess
a
it
strike.
gives them
It's
more
0-1.
character.
This guy is
for
just
something
filling up
or
the
another
strike
that
zone right now.
towards the
Don't want to
end,
get yourself in
I
an
started
0-2
to
hole.
see
You better be ready to
everyone
pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So you'll see some guys might have fairly similar stats.
And
they're just
O'Neal
a
is struck
higher
out.
allure overall.
And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail.
Like,
And we're
you
back.
guys will see
Now
that,
it's the
like, you don't need to know
shortstop,
that
Miguel
right now.
Castillo.
It's a spoiler alert I just gave.
Tap
Oh
foul
my
at the
god, I
plate.
can't hit.
That one hammered center field. Cruz
Oh,
going back.
oh, no way he gets that.
In
Yeah.
one hops off the
Oh,
wall.
center
Should
field
be
is
extra
weak, son.
bases.
He just
Safe
went
at
really
second
far
with a
back
leadoff
for that.
double.
Ooh, look at him. He did the.
Miguel Castillo with his first major league
What is
hit.
that, Ezekiel
And this is a
Elliott?
moment I'm
What
sure
that
he'll
Elliott
never
was?
forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just
in the
appreciate
red, white, and
what
blue
you've done and how
accessories. He's an
hard
All-American.
you work to get here.
American. Oh, I need
Slashed
to change
foul
the
down the
swing.
right
It's like-
side. That'll hook off into the
It looks
seats.
slow and feels slow. And Cozart, I need to change the way Cozart's facial hair looks because it looks very off-putting to me. I can't
Fly ball
explain
down
it.
the
It
line.
just looks- Is he gonna catch that?
And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Ball one low.
That's where you want it. It's a
Look at
good
that.
miss.
He's not actually stepping until the ball goes into the catcher's glove. Is that like a glitch or something? Did I make a glitched swing?
And that's off
Look at
the
that. He's not
inside edge.
stepping until the
And
ball
that's
goes
ball
in the
two.
glove. I know I'm not bugging.
And that's in the dirt.
We're making schemes work a little bit, which is good. We need that.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that.
Why? Does he have outlier or something, bro? Ooh, the fuck. Yeah, it exceeds one.
Batter, and when they've got him up against the ropes, you got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is fouled
back.
back.
A pitcher with outlier in fucking franchise mode is crazy.
That's way outside, and it's 1-2.
Probably only like him and a Lotus Chapman that actually have that shit. I'm bugging. I just swung at a
One
pitch
out
on
and a runner at second.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now this is in the air down the line.
Oh, I think I got a short porch in right. That doesn't look
And it's
very
off
far.
the wall, but foul.
Center field is deep as all hell, but right looks fairly short. And I only have 4 lefties that are hitters in my whole major league system, and 2 of them are on the bench.
That one misses, and the count's full. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball to right. McCutchen.
Does McCutchen have an arm, do we think? I'm not gonna
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
No, it's too shallow.
Taylor St. John now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in.
Runner takes off.
Did I really
Third, save.
Let's talk about that. Was it a strike or did I swing? Which one did he just throw? Oh, I swung, man.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering is downstairs.
No, we got to get him tired. It's the 3rd inning. We got to get him to like 60 pitches. Then I'll feel comfortable.
Hard hit left side.
No.
Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Harding is doing a fucking fantastic job of keeping us in the game, though. I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Swinging a foul out of play. That misses. And a count 1-2. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
6 Ks.
Down the line. Baxter makes his way towards it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and they're down 2-0.
My boy looks dangerous on the mound.
Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Lou Duffy. Up and in, 1-0. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
Oh, he did it again!
And you can touch them all, baseball.
No! Sweet Lou Duffy.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Paul Skeens.
He didn't even do awful low-key.
Bailey Falter.
Can we check the stats here on old boy? He's rocking a 9 ERA right now.
Gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
But yeah, I guess that's a run per inning if he was to go a whole.
Jones in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
All right.
Moving in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski up and loosening in the pen.
I have Lee Duffy,
also throwing.
Baxter, who that's next. So Falter should only really be a problem for that.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
5 righties, so I guess I'll be all right.
Next pitch is outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ripped to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So up next, Monty Baxter. Caught looking his first time up. Inside. Ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Reyes, the next to hit.
Little man.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show.
Sweet Lou is
we go to the top of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Oh, there's no bullpen. Well, there's a bullpen, but the bullpen isn't in the bullpen. They're actually warming up on the side.
Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. There's a bullpen in left field and in right field.
And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Here's Tommy Pham.
The side of the fucking grass.
On the ground. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0.
Morgan Castillo Stevenson.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Morgan. Falter back to work. Swing and a ground
Let's
ball
go,
base hit
bro.
right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Miguel Castillo. He's got some power, no doubt. That one ripped. He makes the grab. One away.
He's 0 for 3.
Now the third baseman, Dave Stevenson. 0 for 2 in this one. Snap
Oh,
to
he almost got
first.
me. That was bad.
He's back in easily.
Not good. That's on me. That's so on me. I didn't know he was going to play.
And first offering is fouled off.
Dude, I need to change
Morgan, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's
so
strike
bad.
2.
Yeah, I'm changing this one. I'm sorry.
Here goes the runner. In the air, right side. McCutchen has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Colin Kozar digs in now. Headed down the line.
Shit, he might fucking catch that. He might fucking catch it.
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
See, I didn't make this field. I would have made it where there's not so much sideline.
And that one is
there.
downstairs. And that is ball 1.
But I was too lazy to make the actual field. I sort of just like here, damn it, just
high fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Let's play. I can't hit Bailey.
McCutchen makes the play, and that'll do.
I'm dog shit.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. Throws gone at the top of the 6th. To hit.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And a big swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
We have the leading rated farm system with, oh shit,
very high with that one.
8 prospects
and that's
in the
ball
top
2.
100.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 down, nobody on. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Playing with overall and whatnot.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Taylor St. John.
For some reason, we have 1 hit off of him, but oh my god!
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out, and there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's a big power threat. Lou Duffy. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Falter in his 3rd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. He swings and fouls one off.
I'm bugging out. Falter is
base is empty, 1 away here on opening day.
I can't hit anything.
That's down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air, left field. Reynolds trying to get there. 2 down. Now here is Dylan Jones, 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back.
I guess it's only the first game of the season. I can't be too mad if everyone's not hitting.
Breaking ball inside. 1-1.
Plus, I haven't played the show in like 3 months, so that also doesn't help me much.
That one hit to right. McCutcheon has it sized up. That is the inning.
I'm the worst ever at moving the PCI. Falter's gonna.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Nice
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's in there at the knees. The shortstop takes the ball.
AI is not a dumbass. Not
the 1-1 is fouled off.
If they pick up on that, but I can't fucking hit him, and then they're gonna pitch him 100 times.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Bart stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Stays alive.
Sorry, the young, sorry, they're all rookies, but my young pitcher pitching, he might get railed. Can you fuck off?
Slides for the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Oh, Castillo does have a good bugger.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Oh, let's go, kid.
Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. Carlos Reyes will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Cruz snags it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now the batter now, Tyrone Morgan, 1 for 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Castillo now at the plate. Smash to the left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 2 on, 1 out. Stevenson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's down and away. Fouled off down the right side. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Overstreet headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. So So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run.
Oh, there goes Falter.
On the mound now for the
Falter. Oh, it's actually not that bad. He puts the foot down and, oh, yeah, he drives into it.
Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And here is Taylor St. John.
Now batting, the right fielder, Taylor St. John.
Let's go, bro. You and Cody got an ice cold in the 5 and 6.
That one fouled off.
I'm not helping you.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Double steal. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Oh, sorry about that.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
I'm just not
Foul ball. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spencer Horwitz, can you fuck off?
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That's a base hit, and they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
That's the first hit since what, like the 2nd inning. Alright, get them up and move in. Those little shits.
Tommy Pham digs in now. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
That's crazy.
That clips the
Nice.
inside corner for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Reyes to second, double play.
Yo,
And
what
that'll
arm
do it
strength
for the
did I
inning.
get from
8
every ball he
innings,
throws
8
to first
zeros
is
as the
like
shutout
the hardest
continues here.
baseball
The
ever
Sharks out front, 5-0.
Look at that shit. He's ripping the ball. He only has a 78 arm strength. Why does the ball look like it's coming out of his hands so fast?
To the bottom of the 8th, and here is Lou Duffy. Mlodzinski back to work. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
Dicing in the corners, huh?
That one ripped, but foul. And ball 1. And the sweeper is
Where
off the
those,
plate.
boy? You got an elbow guard on for what?
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reynolds gets under it. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Jones. Yeah, that's fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab after a long run. And there are two outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Monty Baxter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This nigga just calling everything a strike. He's trying to go home. He's some Love Island for life.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And welcome. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Zach Irving. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so.
It doesn't look very pretty, my brother. No. Sit down and then we'll warm up. They all hit lefties better besides O'Neill. So we'll get Cartwright and then Carnacio because it's the top of the 9th. So realistically, if it comes down to it, I'm only going to
special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Hayes batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got him looking for the K. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Ground ball, and this should do it. Reyes. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the ball game. Harding with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
We lose 2 bombs. Hell yeah. You know what? Everyone had 4 ABs this game except for Reyes. Coaches, I don't know your name. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. I want... Who's gonna be... Hayden Hoberg? I definitely want it to be someone that's like a B. But they have to have the right aura to them. There's Christopher Shepard, 58 years old. Ted Fry, 49 years old. -1. So, hold on. Let's go back up to the top. There's Steve Soto, who I don't want. He has a -2 on his thing. I don't want him. Not you. No. Even you. -2 stamina. Probably not. No. 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 Truman Roper. No. No. Ray. No. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, God. I think we're going to go Christopher Shepard or Ted Fry. Which one do we think has the look of our manager more? Plus 2 to drag button. We'll go Christopher Shepard as our manager on a 2-year deal. How much does he want per year? 2.5, I guess. He's looking for, okay, so 2 years, 2.5 mil a year. So that's one. I think they're all going to get a 2-year deal. Ideally, Ted Fry is going to be our this thingy. We're going to go 2 years. He's looking for 700K. We'll give him 8. Ted Fry has accepted the offer. All right, so that's 2 guys down. We got. I completely forgot about that. And then we have our hitting coach, pitching coach, first base coach. I don't want my speed to go down for my fucking first base coach. That's sort of like the opposite. Johnny Blake, Brian Matsui, Mario Rivera, Lamont, Ali Flutie. Let's go 2 years for you. Okay. Ali Flutie at first for 2 years. We got Shefford, Fry, Flutie. Now, I didn't hate Lamont. There was a guy down here, Johnny Blake. Didn't hate because he's all positives. I think we go Johnny Blake for 2 years. Nope, 2 years, dummy. He wants 880. We'll just give him 990. This is Johnny Blake. Now we got hitting coach and pitching coach, 2 fairly important things here. Ruben Stokes, Ryan Brucker. Can I do Brucker at 1 and Stokes at the other? Probably, right? You'd think. Oh, no, you can't do that. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that leaves me in an odd spot here. I guess we take someone from the top. That won't hurt me as much. Who won't? Brian Matsui is only -1 to velo. You gotta pick your poison, I guess. Pitching clutch and hits per 9, Frank Rutherford. Again, I'm also bringing guys that look the part. If they don't look the part, I don't want them. And who do I got here? Coaches, I got. Well, look at hitting coach first, because that one was easier. I saw 2 really good prospects. at the top of this thing. I saw Brucker and Rutherford, but I think Rutherford might have to be the pitching coach, dare I say. So that's good there. And then I'm pretty sure Rutherford is going to have to be it. It's either Rutherford or Matsui. Fuck it, I'm just going to go Rutherford. I was going to bring him in anyway. He wants that, so then we'll offer him that. And our coaching staff is complete. We got Christopher Shepard, Ryan Brucker, Frank Rutherford, Ali Flutie, Johnny Blake, and Ted Fry as our coaching staff just for 2 years. Let's go ahead and advance a day. Now we got Jeremiah Brown versus Jared Jones. Let me again save. I have to piss violently, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back, and we'll play Uno Mas game, and then, I don't know, I'm going to goon, I'm going to rip and goon, I'm going to flick and goon. Oh! Alright, we're back. We're ready to go. Well, I'm kind of ready to go. I'm as ready to go as I can be. Jeremiah Brown versus Jared Jones. I think this is going to be the last game I do. And then I'm going to go eat a bagel and take a nap before Love Island. I think I'd get an anxiety attack being on Love Island. Aw. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Love Island IG, and TJ and Iris actually look good together. Can you believe that? We're gonna do broadcast regional network. They show regional. I don't fucking know. Jeremiah. And then all the dogs. I just hope I learn how to hit soon. And now let's roll.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Sharks. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you, and we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris, and always interesting to see how that goes, but I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bomb. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, kid.
Ready to go? Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that one's a little bit low. And we're underway. Fought off foul. Next offering is foul back. And a ball evens the count. Brown, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound of this ball club. Finds his way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Brown checks over to first, and he's back.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question.
Runner on the go. Ball outside.
Fuck.
Safe at
He didn't even
second,
lead and he got there that
not
quick.
close.
How fucking fast is he?
Slice to
no.
right.
Alright, hold on.
Foul ball.
I need to man visit this nigga.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Brings it in, one down. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up?
Let's go.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning.
Good shit, Gangy. Alright.
Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Jared Jones. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. And there's one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Miguel Castillo. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jared Jones is also a hard throwing, but not 102. So
and the righty deals.
I can't hit it, and I'm just dog shit. That's as bad as it is to say that. It's just factual.
Check swing, called strike. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Checks over to first. Back safely.
Fuck you, Jared.
Colin Cozart, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Castillo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the move. In the air, left
oh my gosh,
side.
Cozart is
Reynolds
fucking
gets
ass.
under it. And that'll do it.
He can't field. He's not
Second
fast.
inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. And strike 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's McCutcheon. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Overstreet makes the grab for the second out. Here's Tommy Pham. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. There's the strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bucks go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor St. John, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's the swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and That makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Swing and a high fly ball
really
right
nice.
field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A monster shot to right. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Dylan Jones will hit next. And there's a strike.
I'm fucking retarded. All right.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Ew. I hate that analogy. Don't say that shit.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Monty Baxter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Carlos Reyes. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Runner on the goal. And that one ripped into right.
Oh my god, hell yeah. Go, where are you going, Monty? Oh, you're a dick. Wait, fuck. Oh no. I just fucked something up really bad. Wait,
now they get the runner and a rundown. Puts the tag
fuck!
On,
oh my god. Why?
But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run.
Why?
And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez. And that is out of play. Fouled off. He was late.
That should have been like a fucking
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Key Brian Hayes, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Morgan.
My bad.
Jones back to work. Big stack center field. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Connor Falefa makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Dave Stevenson. Fly to center his first time. Outside low, and that's ball one. Stevenson getting to start at third. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Jones checks over to first, and he's back. And there's a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McCutchen sizing this one up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colin Cozart.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right field, that one way back there, and that is way gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life.
Captain.
Wow. He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
St. John stands in here, takes ball one low. On a line, base hit.
Hey, first career hit.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Taylor St. John with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Lou Duffy getting ready to hit. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. St. John off of first with 2 away. Hard hit left side. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching. On to the 4th at the plate for Pittsburgh. Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Line to left and foul ball.
How the fuck did he hit that?
1 out, base is empty. can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And that one hammered. That's back there.
Get it.
Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Dylan Jones. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Oh, I would have been safe on that too.
Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance. Man at first. Now the left fielder, Monty Baxter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a hit.
They took him like he's a dumb.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screw.
That kind of is a double for Reyes. Kind of is.
Reyes now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
The most. The longest.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, a short could be two. The throw to second, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Morgan, 1 for 2. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now at the plate, Miguel Castillo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The other way. Snags it on the run. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
I just want to see, in those bullpens, is there like a mound, or is it just fucking empty space? No, there's mounds, they're fucking covered. For some reason. I don't know why. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know. We'll just say that they're under construction.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Well struck left field. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
What the fuck?
Stepping.
Trash ass nigga. He dropped
In Tommy Pham. Foul ball there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Right side. Throws to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that one missing low. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
Lock I would expect in this 3-0 count. You're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a strike, 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Overstreet brings it in for the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Dave Stevenson. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. This to center field. Cruz tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kozar in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. McCutchen after it. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Taylor St. John. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. 2 out, space is empty. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one ripped right center field. Back there.
Get out. What a fucking T-ball field. How did that not get out?
Offense held in check there. We're through 5. The Sharks on top 4-2. And
Don't salute that, nigga. He just robbed you of a home run. He wasn't 6'7".
Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boog.
That's in there. 1 and 2.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Wentz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
What the fuck
and
was
it's
that?
0-2.
That was a fucking cutter. The ball jumped in midair.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now.
Diggs can play the lefty. I'm not putting him in. Diggs can play center. I'll just switch him and Morgan.
Oh, you talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat.
Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. And
Right? Because now Morgan, he can obviously play left and right, and Diggs can play center, so you're not fucking.
we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Joey Bart.
Did a good inning
Brown
last
back
inning.
to
I
work.
say we let him rock.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Where a smart manager would usually sit him down, I'm not a smart manager. I'm gonna let him rock. And we'll see what we got.
just missed. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Horowitz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fly ball down the line.
Run, you fat
Lunges,
pig!
got
Oh! I want to see Aaron Judge do that.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit.
So no high fastball from McCutchen.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity.
Ooh,
they're doing that right here.
Ew. What are we doing?
And that is that.
What the fuck? The announcer is bugging.
Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Carlos Reyes. Started to swing, held up.
Oh my god, this fucking ape again.
That misses. Now 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Morgan.
Maestro Mladzinski.
And first offering is fouled off.
Someone on him so very dead on the pitcher's mound.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. That's out to center field.
Oh,
Cruz.
Who are you?
Hauls it in, and there's two away.
What a fucking line.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miguel Castillo. 1 for 3. Out towards left center. Reynolds makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Which pitcher is going to come in and pitch? Definitely a righty. So definitely Cartwright.
Howard Cartwright comes on now. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Whips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch, and he just misses.
From blue. Where are we?
And another ball.
Come on, lock in.
Late with the swing there. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ripped to short. Over to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still down by a count. pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Come
right
on,
where it is.
Gandy. You gotta
Connor
learn
Falefa
how.
throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Colin Kozar digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gonzalez to first in time.
I don't think I got a hit after like the second.
All set to Jose Encarnacion on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Encarnacion, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
Oh, that was nice.
Got him. Last chance now for the Pirates. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch just misses. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It looked like shit this year, I'm gonna be honest. The win is a win is a win, but we looked like shit. Ooh, he exploded that house. Alright, not the best 2 games you want to have ever, but can you really complain about 2 wins? No. All I can say is, dear God, I wonder how these fuckers did. We actually had some not bad contribution. How is the pitching though? Only our starter, William, he's supposed to be good. He got fucked. Other than that, we didn't actually look that awful. Now, as far as our major league team, Castillo's batting .250. Harding looked beautiful. Dave Stevenson, I need to edit his swing because that swing is just not it ever. Although that anyway, huh? You can't change it. Alright, good. Kozard, my boy, he's the first baseman. The facial hair is killing me. Unless I added a mustache for a chance. There you go, that's a little better. Kozard, now he looks a little more human. Oh my god, now my brother's gonna start fucking dribbling the basketball in the living room. I need, what's his face to have a different stance though. He needs to have like a more, yeah, he's 6'6". He needs to be like crouched a little. Oh, but I can't change that one. Fuck it, have some fun with it. And there we go. Alright, well that's it for now. Now next game it's Emiliano Garcia. Then after that it's Graham Rock. And then it's Sawyer Landry. If you're not excited for the knuckleballer versus the Mets, where Pete Alonso is gonna take him fucking out, then I don't know what you've ever been excited for. But anyways, thanks for rocking with, bro. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.